she no longer lives with me anymore, but I will continue to help her as much as I can because that's who I am. I will help people when they're in need, and I will help them if they're not able to do something for themselves. And she is not able to do laundry herself because she doesn't have money to do laundry. So I know some people will be like, well, why would you help somebody who doesn't have money to do something? I'm like, because if somebody's in need, I believe in helping people. And I've thought about this. Like the whole kind of person that I am has come full circle. Because I think for years I was under the illusion from some people that it's considered weak. Oh no, I dropped this off. To help people. To help somebody that's in need. But why? Why is that weak to help somebody? Or why is it not good? Why are we only ever supposed to think about ourselves? Like, why is that a virtue? I know that some people really, they really believe in that. They believe that just doing things for themselves is the most virtuous thing. But I believe in helping other people. If somebody needs help, I'm going to help them. You know? That's just the kind of person that I am. And that's the kind of person I always will be because I don't see the point in being selfish. And sometimes it's hard, you know? I'm not saying that it's always perfect. Like when you're helping somebody else out, like I wish things were different for her. I wish that, you know, she was able to work. I wish that she had money to do laundry. But she can no longer live with me. So I have to help her try to get a job and find her way in life. And I feel that I'm obligated to do that because she's a person that can't really function by herself. So I have to help her, and I want to help her. I'm not one of these people that's just going to abandon someone. And you know, she hasn't always been a good girl. Like she did things in the past that made my life very hard. But I will always help her because I feel like I'm more of her parent than her parents are, you know? Jimmy. Whoever Jimmy is. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to keep helping her. So I'm just hanging up her laundry. And then I might do some of my laundry tomorrow. Or tonight. I'll probably hang some of my laundry in the bathroom so that I can double up on the amount of laundry I'm doing. And I do hang laundry to dry because it's just better. It's better for your clothing. It makes your clothing last longer. And also, I believe in these vertical, not the horizontal racks where you hang everything on a hanger and then you shake it out. Things just dry more evenly this way, honestly. I don't like the collar on this one, so I'm gonna do that. Just so it doesn't dry all weird. The collar. I personally am not a fan of clothing with collars. I know a lot of shirts have collars, but I like turtlenecks, but collars have just never been the biggest fan because I just feel like they're kind of annoying to me. All right, let's keep going on laundry land. Let's see. What's the next item I'm going to pull out? Here's a pair of pants I'm pulling out. Two. Hanger for them. Okay. I feel like I could get a better angle hanging the laundry. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about. I feel like there's some robots on the chat. Hi. Nice and shaken out. Out of the way. Thin hangers. Thick hangers. Thin hangers. Thick hangers. I want to save thin hangers for things that I hang up with my own laundry later. That's my take. Well, I'm trying, but it's just, for some reason, the angle's not the best. But that is the view of the laundry. I don't know what else people need. This was kind of a bigger load. So, get this shirt a little shaken out. It shakes out better on the hanger though, honestly. It doesn't go more left. The table only does that. You can only do it. I'm all about what's comfortable, and it just does what it does. Like, it's not on, I have a tripod, but I haven't reconstructed it for a while because I put it away and then I'd have to dig it out. So I'm just kind of doing low maintenance. Like, you know, I think that I like a tripod. I don't even think I'd use it with my new camera though, my new phone, just because I didn't like how the tripod kind of had to be anchored onto the phone, and I feel like that could damage the phone, personally. See if I can move it a little bit more. Well, we're not doing that, we're doing laundry. Laundry! That's what we're doing. Keep them unlocked so they don't touch the floor, and then I'm gonna go a hanger, a clippy hanger, to hang them. So clothing just dries, like if you're gonna line dry your clothing, it dries more evenly and it doesn't get that crunchiness, and there's more airflow. I've never done outside laundry personally, but even if I did, I would want to hang clothing on the hangers so that you can shake them out, and you can actually get a lot of laundry on one of these laundry racks. Like, it holds a lot. It holds quite a bit. It'll do a whole big load, and that's a lot of laundry. That is a lot of laundry. Okay. Oh, cool, thanks. I do kind of want to get a different angle for the laundry. Like, I'm trying to think what might be better. Maybe I could put it on the table over there, and you could see what I'm doing better, I think. That's sort of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I think. So, I'm gonna kind of shake this shirt out. I'm gonna put this on this rack, right here on the side. And then I'm gonna bring the laundry people over here. I think you can see, well, I don't know. Can you see it better? Maybe, well, let me play around with this a bit. Let's see. I'm not sure you can see it better this way. Let's see. Yeah, I think you can kind of see it better, but I want to turn on another light. I think that's a better view. I like how I look from all sides. I'm not for you, I'm for me. And the people who can't like how I look from all sides. So anyway, like, okay, you can just say, I don't know what you can say. I like how I look from the front way better. So much better. Look, so much better from the front than the back. Amazing from the front. Said to the, I look so good from the front. This is how we kind of clamp down on senseless comment. Clamp down on it. Well, I don't even care really though. I'm just like, what? Like, if somebody in real life ever makes a senseless comment to me, I just go, blip. You flip it off. Not literally. But you just are like, okay. You laugh and you walk away. Like that. Oh boy. Put all the small laundry at the bottom. That's okay. It's going to be interesting to hang up. Okay, need to get more of those nice thick hangers for hanging up things in the bottom. And then now I want to go to this back hanger section, so I get some on that one. Let's see. I want to distribute everything like evenly, you know, just so I can hang as much as possible. Pairs of socks. I found a pair of socks. One pair of socks. Let's get another hanger for hanging up. And yeah, I do like to hang socks. People are like, what? You hang your socks? I'm like, yeah. Because I feel like anytime you dry these stretchy, especially if you wear like the ankle length socks, which I've tried to wear. Because I know when I was younger, like as a kid, like in the 90s, people wore like the calf length socks. And I used to wear the knee socks, but I just, unless it's cold outside, now when it's cold outside, I like to wear tights, but I honestly just love ankle socks. But I find that they do dry out, not dry out, they kind of shrink if you put them in the dryer. And I don't like that. So in order to avoid having that experience with them, I prefer personally to hang them to dry. They just last longer and they don't stretch out and get all weird. And I feel like, yeah, they just don't get fuzzy and pilly, which I don't like. And I feel like with modern clothing, it's a given that the fabrics that modern clothing are made out of, they're just not, unless you're like buying all cotton or wool or something, they're just not quite as high quality. So I find that if you hang things to dry, they just last longer and it avoids that pilliness. Because like when you throw things in the dryer, they tend to get pilly. Like even towels, you have to be so careful with towels because I've done well, you know microfiber towels, right? I don't like them because the minute you put them in the dryer, they get pilly. I don't know why, but because I'm so short, sometimes like it's hard to get things out of the bottom of the dryer. I'm just like, what? Which it doesn't really make any sense, but because of the way the dryer is designed, I'm just like, ah. I mean, I'm not super short, but it's just an awkward height, the shower, the dryer. No, I'm not trying stuff on, I'm hanging laundry. That's the kind of channel I am. I'm a good PG channel, okay? That like respects people of all ages, that wants a nice environment that's soothing for people of all ages, that's suitable for people of all ages. And I do ask that when people leave comments on my channel that they're aware that YouTube is the same. Like YouTube is an environment that's for people of all ages, and that you be cognizant of that, right? So yeah. Anybody's welcome to watch my channel, but they also need to be aware of like my type of comment policy. I don't want people leaving like bad comments or comments that are not appropriate for younger people. Be aware of where you're at all times. It's just like some people, I know people are like, but we have freedom of speech in America, but some people like will be in a public setting and they're talking about topics that are just not appropriate for like kids, okay? And there'll be people with kids there, and I'm like, read the room, like literally. It depends on where you're at. Like if you're at a bar, everybody there is over 21. Nobody's gonna care if you have a raucous conversation, but you do it like, I don't know, at Mervin's isn't around. What am I thinking? Marshall's. Like you're in line at Marshall's. Nope. I have no interest in that. I have YouTube to share my YouTube content, and that's it. Anyhows. Yeah, so I'm just like, people don't really think about that sometimes. I'm like, yeah, be aware of where you're at all times. Like my thought, like just because you want to swear or you want to say this and that doesn't mean everybody else feels comfortable with it. I don't know. My thoughts. I like to share like things I do, and I think hanging laundry is very valuable because, like I said, I do run the dryer for like towels and sheets and things like that. But your clothing will last longer if you hang it to dry, in my opinion. And if you want to dry your clothes, you should do it. But I don't know. It just feels like things don't fit as well. And then plus, I don't really have the type of clothes that I put in a dresser. Like I like to hang most of my clothing up. But this is clothing I'm doing for my sister actually. So for my sister, she'll just keep her clothing like in a couple bags that she has where she's staying. think I need to put more socks on now. So I might double up on socks just to give more space. Let's see how much. Oh, I have a little bit still. We'll see. See how much space I have left when I'm done. Okay, so I like this, getting 3 socks on a hanger. That way you get more hanging abilities with the socks. A shirt we haven't hung up yet. Okay. And it smells pretty good. I like to smell the laundry just to see how it's smelling. Right. Just trying to get all the sleeves nice and stretched out. Do 3 socks on this hanger. Did we get this nice and even? Because I feel like, oh no, something got stuck. I feel like he's, there we go. Just kind of have to get in there. I did have these shorts that I'm visiting her. I've given her the watermelon top, but I don't think she liked the watermelon top. She only liked the shorts, but I thought the watermelon top that went with them was so cute. Maybe she will. I'm wondering if I gave it to her because I thought I did. For some reason, I thought I gave her that top last time. I'll have to look and see. Because I think she should have both of them. Because they match these shorts. It's like a pajama set. But I don't think. Oh, I don't think I did. Yeah. I still have it. I'll need to give it to her. I'm trying to get more socks in here because we have this one. Okay. Put another one in there. This one. Get another sock in there. The fun part is the next day you have to reconstruct everything. Like you have to, I mean, I could, when I hang up the socks, put them in matchmates. But you have to put them in matchmates anyway, so when I'm hanging them, I don't worry about that too much because I'm just hanging them to dry. It's not like they need to be matched up to dry, in my opinion. I mean, you can do that if you want, if you're gonna hang your socks to dry, which I highly recommend because they're just gonna last longer, in my little opinion. Some people don't mind their socks taking longer to dry. I personally, it looks like I'm starting to have more room up here. So I'm gonna put some up there. I usually do the socks on the lower level, but I just feel like I got a lot of things on this lower level already. That's pretty full. So this last one, I'm gonna put on a higher level. And you don't even have to turn the socks inside out. Like I kind of like to, because I kind of like to have them reconstructed the way that they should. And honestly, like when I wash socks, I don't even feel like I need to turn them inside out. She likes me to do that because she thinks like if you wash them that way, they're gonna stay nicer longer. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like with clothes maybe, but with the sock, I'm like, and sometimes I don't want clothing inside out. Like if there ends up being a stand on clothing, I actually want it outside out because I feel like the detergent will treat the clothing more. And then a lot of people have been saying lately, like, okay, washers in the US, because of water conservation, like they're very low flow. Like you just don't get as many you don't get as much water in the washers. And they don't last as long. Like the washers made back in the 50s and 60s, yeah, those things were meant to last a lifetime. But I also feel like those things ate socks and they would tear holes in your clothing. People are like, oh, I love that thing in the middle that like agitates the clothes. Like, but you know what? I'm pretty sure that one of those washing machines tore up our clothes before and ate our socks. And sometimes socks still disappear with modern washing machines, but I feel like less so. And if you want to rinse your clothes better, just put it on a second wash and do a deep fill. Like just because, like, for environmental reasons, the washing machine's set to a lower water setting, that doesn't mean you can't hack the way that the washing machine does things. Like you can rinse it a second time on a deep fill. Or you can just put it on an extra rinse. And you're good to go. And I love the smell of laundry, but I have like this little, I just have this little screen for it just to kind of keep it, because I think it's aesthetic. First off, I like it. And also it's just nice. Anyway, thanks for doing laundry with me.